Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy D-Lloyd, and we are here, you guys, at the Outback Bowl. Our first bowl game, our first season, you guys. We're taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Both teams come into this game with an 8-4 record, so pretty much identical in terms of our record. Our overalls are just about the same, so this should be a very good matchup to watch, you guys. We're definitely trying to win. We're trying to win our first bowl game in our first season. Hopefully carry that momentum into season number 2. So let's go ahead, jump straight into this game. We get the football first, which is definitely some good news. Try to get down the field and score a touchdown to start off the game, and right away that is Boom Williams taking that handoff for a gain of 7 yards. Here on 2nd and 3, we go with the triple option, but Patrick Tolles ends up being brought down for a 2-yard loss. So now it is 3rd and 5 for Kentucky. We're going to end up finding Garrett Johnson, who makes up the reception, and he will end up picking up a first down on that play. Now it is the very next play. We're going to end up handing this one up the middle to Boom Williams. This time he will get a gain of 4 yards, setting up a 2nd and 6 with Tolles in the shotgun. He's looking to his right, and he is going to overthrow his tight end. So 3rd and 6 now for the Wildcats. We're dropping back in coverage, throwing this one deep down the field, and we will overthrow Ryan Timmons. We will end up having to punt the football, and the Cornhuskers will take over from about the 23-yard line. And right away, they're going to drop back, go with the play action fake, and they're going to find their tight end for a gain of 3. Then right here, Tommy Armstrong has plenty of time, and he's going to find Moore, who makes the reception, and he's just barely able to pick up a first down on that play. Now 2nd and 7, they hand it off to Cross. Look at him stiff arming some defenders. He will end up getting a gain of about 5 yards on that play. Right here, it is 3rd and 2. This is Carter going airborne as he gets brought down, and he will actually take this one into Kentucky territory. The very next play from under center, Tommy Armstrong goes with the play fake, and he's going to find Westerkamp, who comes up with that catch. That is going to be a first down as the Cornhuskers are down to the 30-yard line. But right here, 3rd and 11, it looks like we're going to try to get off the field, but nope. They end up picking up a first down on that 3rd down conversion. So now it's another 3rd down. We're trying to get off the field this time, and that fumble probably helped us out a lot, because they end up coming up 2 yards short. But they decide to go for it on 4th and 2. They hand off to Cross, and he is going to pick up a first down on that play. We were so close to getting them off the field. Now it is 1st and 10. The very next play, this is going to be Jordan Westerkamp with a 10-yard touchdown reception, and the Cornhuskers are going to get on the board first. But now we get the football here in the 2nd quarter, and this is Ryan Timmons breaking out of a tackle, taking a huge hit, able to hold on to the football, however. And then 2 plays later on 2nd and 10, we find Blake Bone, who comes up with that 9-yard reception, setting up this 3rd and 9 and 10. But we hand it off to Boom Williams, takes this one up the middle of the field, fighting hard, and he will end up getting a gain of 11 yards on that play. Now it is 3rd and 4. Tolles drops back, and this is Dorian Baker, who can now hold on to the football. So we decided to go for it on 4th and 4. It worked for Nebraska, and it does not work for us this time. That was a terrible option play. I don't really know what happened there, but now Nebraska takes over. This is 2nd and 8. They're going to find Cross, who breaks out of a tackle, and Cross is taken off towards the sideline. We're going to try to angle him out, and we're eventually going to tackle him out of bounds at the 11-yard line, but that is a gain of 43 on that play. Right here, this is Tommy Armstrong on the QB read. He keeps this one himself, and he is walking into the end zone for a touchdown. Nebraska is up in this ball game 14-0. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We need to get something going, but instead we throw a huge interception, you guys. So Nebraska is straight out dominating this game. We need to come up with a stop somehow, possibly or hopefully a turnover. But this is Tommy Armstrong taking this one for a gain of 13. That will be a first down. Now 2 plays later in the shotgun formation, they're going to throw this one to Moore, who makes the reception, and he will be 3 yards shy of that first down marker. So now 3rd and 3, they're under center this time. They're going to end up throwing this one out the back of the end zone, and Nebraska will settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown. But we are still trailing in this ball game 17-0. But we got 1:09 to try to get something going before halftime. Patrick Tolles is going to roll out to his right, throwing this one deep down the field, and this football is almost intercepted. That could have been the 2nd interception of the ball game. Right here, Tolles drops back, and this time he's going to find Darrell Long, who's able to catch a juke past 2 defenders. He's going to end up breaking out of this tackle, and Darrell Long is trying to take this one to the crib, but he'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, a 75-yard reception, and that will end up setting up this run by Boom Williams as he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. And we are finally on the board, you guys. 17-0 2-7 is the score, and that is going to take us to halftime. So we had a pretty bad start off to this game, but if we can play a little bit of defense, hopefully we can try to get back in it. So Nebraska gets the football first to start off the third quarter. They go with a Wildcat right here, and Cross will only end up getting about 3 yards on that play. 2nd and 7 now. Tommy Armstrong hands it off to Cross again, and this time he will only get a gain of 3. So 3rd and 4, hand off to Westerkamp, and he will end up losing yards on this play. They will end up punting the football, but after both of us exchange punts, we get the ball now. 1st and 10 from about the 50-yard line. We end up getting a gain of 9 on that play. 2nd and 1, we hand it off to Boone Williams. He takes this one up the middle. He picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7 yards. Now under 1 minute remaining here in this third quarter. Toles going with a play fake. He is going to find his tight end, who makes a reception for a 1st down. 2 plays later, he's going to keep it on the QB read, and Patrick Toles is going to pick up a huge 1st down, you guys. And that is going to set up this 1st and 10 attempt. We're in the pistol formation once again. Toles looking into the end zone, and he is going to find Joey Herrick, who makes that reception for a touchdown. So we are only down by 3 points, you guys, heading into the fourth quarter. Anything can happen. They're going to toss this one out to Cross on 3rd and 2. I thought we were going to be able to come up with a stop. He was able to outrun us. That is going to be a 1st down for Nebraska. They're right here, 2nd and 11. And this one was very close because he almost threw that ball backwards, which would have been a fumble. But it is 3rd and 1 right here. This is Newby. He comes up with the catch, and look at how strong he is, just literally just plowing through a lot of defenders. But we end up finally bringing him down shy of the 1st down marker. So we take over. We got 4 minutes to go. Look at the moves by Boone Williams. Absolutely nice double juke. Getting to the outside. That's going to pick up a 1st down. Now the very next play, Patrick Toles rolling out to his right. He would decide to keep this one himself, and Patrick Toles will end up running out of bounds just shy of that 50-yard line. So 1st and 15 after a offside penalty. This is Blake Bone, comes up with the catch, takes a big hit, but he's able to hold on to the football. 2nd and 5 now. We go with a triple option. We're going to pitch this one out to Garrett Johnson. He gets a block down the field by Boone Williams, and Garrett Johnson is gone, you guys. We actually take a lead in this ball game. 21-17 is the score after we were trailing 17-0, but we leave 3 minutes remaining on the clock for Nebraska to try to score a touchdown. We need to play some defense because that field goal really does not hurt us at this point since we're up by 4 points. But right away, Nebraska goes with the play fake, and it's going to be Alonzo Moore who comes up with the reception for a 1st down. Then right here, Tommy Armstrong Jr. drops back, and he's going to find Newby down the sideline, who makes the reception, and they're already sort of in field goal range. So we need to tighten up on defense a little bit. 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Armstrong breaks 1 sack. He's going to end up stepping up in the pocket, breaking a tackle, and then Tommy Armstrong will end up with a gain of 7 yards. 2nd and 3 now. They go with a play fake, and this is another 1st down for the Cornhuskers. So now 2nd and 8. Armstrong drops back. He's going to find Jordan Westerkamp, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. So terrible play right there. And we only get 1 minute and 9 seconds to try to get something done. Our season is down to this one drive, you guys. We need to get something going right here. Patrick Toles drops back, and he's going to find Garrett Johnson, who makes that reception. He will be brought down near midfield. The very next play, we got 48 seconds remaining in the ball game, but this football will sail on us, going out of bounds. Now the very next play, it is 2nd and 10. Nebraska's bringing the pressure, but we're able to find Ryan Timmons one-on-one. He comes up with the reception for a gain of 23 yards, and we are still in this game, you guys. 30 seconds now remains, and we're going to find Dorian Baker on the seam route. Another gain of 23, and then 2 plays later, this is Patrick Toles dropping back, and this football is almost intercepted, so that could have cost us the game. 10 seconds now remain. We want to score a touchdown, but we don't want to turn the ball over as well. So Patrick Toles rolling out to his right, looking down the field, trying to get something going. We are watching the clock as well, but he ends up being tackled 2 yards shy of the end zone. We end up having to try to settle for a field goal. Obviously, Nebraska is going to call a timeout, try to ice the kicker, but this one is point blank, and this one is right down the middle, and this game is heading into overtime. So obviously, tails never fails, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and select tails. We win the toss. We're going on defense first, putting a little bit of pressure on Nebraska's offense. So let's see what they do. They go with a slip screen to start off the overtime period, but we're able to come up with a sack. 2nd and 17 for Nebraska. Tommy Armstrong drops back. The pressure is coming. He throws this one into the end zone. This football is dropped a huge break for us right there. Now they go with another slip screen on 3rd and 17. We're just trying to contain him. We're able to bring him down at the 30-yard line. And now Nebraska's kicker is coming out here to try to kick this field goal. So the kick is up, and this kick is right down the middle. So now we need a field goal for sure to force a second overtime. A touchdown will win this ball game. So Boom Williams gets the carry right away. He gets a gain of 3. The next play we go right back to Boom, and this time he takes this one up the middle for a gain of 6. 3rd and 1. Why not go to Mikael Horton, our bigger back? He ends up picking up a first down on that carry. 2nd and 10 now for the Wildcats. We're going to look to our right. We're going to find Garrett Johnson, who comes up with the reception, but he is 2 yards short of that first down. Marcos 3rd and 2. We hand it off to Boom Williams, but the pressure is there. We're unable to get any penetration, and we get brought down for a gain of nothing. So we have to kick a field goal. This kick is up. This kick is good, and we are heading into double overtime, you guys. So we get the football first since we started off on defense in the first overtime period. And right away, we're going to throw this one to Boom Williams. He gets a gain of 5 on that play. 2nd and 5 now. Patrick Toles drops back. He is going to find a Blake Bone, who makes a reception, runs over a defender, but he will go down with a little small injury on that play. So the very next time, we go ahead and keep it on the QB read with Patrick Toles, and he's able to punch this one into the end zone for a touchdown. So we are now leading this ball game by 7 points, 34-27. We just need to stop them from getting in the end zone, and this game is over. And this football right here could have been intercepted by Fred Taylor, but he was not looking. He just put his hands up instead of going for the football. So now it is 2nd and 10. They're going to find Carter, who makes this reception. That's going to make this a more manageable 3rd and 4 for Nebraska. And Tommy Armstrong draws back, and this football sails out of bounds, and we are heading to 4th down, you guys. 1 play, 1 stop, and this game is over. Tommy Armstrong draws back, and he's going to dump this one off to his running back, and he barely is able to pick up a first down. So we were that close to winning the Outback Bowl. Right here, they're going to hand this one off to the receiver. He gets a gain of 5. Now 2nd and 5 again. Tommy Armstrong drops back. He's going to find Jamal Turner, who picks up a first down. Now the next play, they come out in a Wildcat formation. Look at this stiff arm by Newbie. This is a touchdown for Nebraska. A crazy, crazy stiff arm. And now we're going to be heading to a triple overtime. But look at the stiff arm again. I thought we were going to come up and make a play, but that stiff arm was absolutely crucial. And like I said, we are back out here in triple overtime. No extra points allowed now. You have to go for 2 if you score a touchdown. But right here, J.D. Harmon breaks up that pass. 2nd and 10, they hand off to Newbie. Look at us coming in the backfield, coming up with a big-time stop. So now it is 3rd and 12, you guys. We need to just stop them from getting the first down and hold them to a field goal. And look at this. They stop themselves because the tight end drops the football. So now they have to settle for a field goal. This kick is up, and this kick is good. We just need a field goal to force a 4th overtime. A touchdown will win this ball game. So here comes Boom Williams. He's going to take this one up the middle for a gain of 5 yards. The very next play, we're looking to pass it this time. Patrick Toles ends up dumping this one down to Boom Williams. He picks up a first down, and we are getting closer and closer now, just 11 yards away from the end zone. We go with the QB read, and this is Patrick Toles taking this one into the end zone for a touchdown, and that is the ball game, you guys. We will be winners of the Outback Bowl, our first season. We get a bowl victory in a crazy game, you guys. It took 3 overtimes, and it took a 17-point comeback, but we did win this bowl game. A crazy game overall, a crazy season, but Kentucky finishes with a 9-4 record on the season. Taking a look at the stats, Patrick Toles, 262 yards through the air, 1 touchdown. He did have 1 interception. Boom Williams, 15 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Blake Bone and Garrett Johnson both had 4 receptions as well. A crazy season, you guys, but we're able to come through with the victory, and hopefully we could bring this momentum into season number 2. But that is all I have for this episode, you guys. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.